and welcome to Tree Style Gaming. I'm your host, LPO Tree. Today I'm going to talk about the Wind Rift and how you can defeat the Wind Beast. Wind Beast has a really annoying skill called Lightning Roar, and what it does is an electric shock effect. And what this enables the boss to do is amplify damage. During the third wave, if you still have this shock debuff on your units, you'll take extra damage, and most likely you're not going to recover and you're going to wipe soon after. In order to accomplish this, the one unit that you must have is Verdehile. He is known as a turn booster. His passive gives you more attack bar gives you more turns is more damage, as well as more healing. He's my MVP for this rift. I have no idea how to do it without him. Next thing you need is a very good healer slash tank. Colleen is perfect for most of these rift beasts, except for the water one. Just the standard speed, defense, HP is fine. I like violent better. This heal also gives you a 3-turn attack power buff, which is very nice and very necessary to do the extra damage that you need to take down the boss. Next thing is a secondary healer. I picked Bella. Bella has a very reliable defensive break, as well as a smart heal, where Bella will actually save this heal until your enemies take damage, or to your allies take damage, and then she'll use Mobilize, hopefully heal you back up to full health, and remove the shocking debuff. Everyone has Bella, probably 6-star, probably max skilled, and probably D-rune thrown back in the storage, but I like her here because of this defensive break. I think that works better than Chasun and some of the other healers. You can use the other ones, Chasun, Hua-He, even Louise, who's not very good, but can serve a purpose. If they're not a fire healer or fire tanky stats, Chasun here can survive R5, but not in this rift as a frontline healer. There's a huge disparity with the elemental advantage here. That's why you highly recommend Colleen. Colleen's fire. The wind boss will do more glancing hits and less actual damage for the non-glancing ones, and Colleen's more likely to survive the front line than Chasun. Chasun still can, but just more RNG, a little bit harder. Not recommended, but I'll show a couple clips for that. Now you need a leader skill. In this case I have Lukasha. Lukasha is a high damage dealer. Built for a Necro, attack, crit damage, and having little speed. First skill is very reliable, defensive break, that's why I prefer her over some of the other units. And a 30% fire attack power leader skill. Other options, you can have a Shiwa. Shiwa is 40%. And this skill here is branding. Branding's pretty nice. This skill also is a self-heal. Shiwa can do enough damage to top herself off. You can go attack, crit damage, and even HP, even though this rune's not very good. And she has a chance to take the front line. There's certain ways to do that. I can show you that later too. But I think she does less damage than Lukasha overall, even with the attack power buff, or the leader buff. Next thing you need is a good fire tank, preferably fire anyway. I'll have Leica. Leica's known for the pass ability, so if he's at full health, he's not going to get one shot by the boss at any time. He also has his counterattack ability, and since she's predominantly on vampire runes, every hit he does, he leeches back health, and doesn't take much of him to get back to full health, no problem. If you don't have Leica, Fire Panda Zhongfei works. This skill's not very reliable for me, but it is a defense break. He also has a Calm Mind, same as the other panda. If you need that little extra heal boost, this could be it. He also has a good leader skill. If you don't have Lukasha, if you don't have Shiwa, having a global defense buff also helps out your secondary healer. The idea behind this is when the boss does his attack, this defense makes you take less damage, and then you need less heal to get back up to full health again. So that actually works, and it's pretty good every now and then. If you don't really need anything. You just need someone to sit there and take damage. Yeah, I have Trevor here. I think you can go attack, crit damage, but not right now. Anyway, I recommend 1500 or 15,000 HP and 1200 defense. Uh, he survives. He doesn't do crazy amount of damage. He's just there to take your front line and protect it and help uh, Colleen with the front line. Yeah, I don't like him, but he works. Last thing you need is another damage dealer, Hua. Hua is very good for it. Speed, attack, crit damage is standard for her, but these runes are not. These are just examples of runes that you can get by doing these rifts over and over and over again. Uh, the grinds for fight runes only come from these rift beasts, and to me, I like these better than doing R5 and waiting on those other people to actually like ready up. So these are probably my favorite rune set, especially this rune. Hua does about 100k with his burning swing attack, and a small chance to hit him again, do another 100k. So Hua is a very good damage dealer. If you don't have Hua, any other fire damage dealer is recommended. Brandy is probably better, because Brandy got a buff to do tremendous amounts of damage. If you're still having problems surviving, you can actually use Randy as a damage dealer. Randy's second skill can go crazy and even down the boss completely on his own. Standard Necro build 2, attack, crit damage. I wish he was faster though. Um, he has the skill here for a 3-turn defensive buff. And just like the Fire Panda's leader skill, if this buff is activated and you get attacked by the Lightning Roar, you'll take less damage and then you need less healing to go back to full health. This could be your difference also. I recommend Violent set because you want to make him keep going and make him use this ability as soon as he can. Uh, that way you make sure that your other units have that defensive buff too when the boss attacks. Uh, that's about it. That's all you really need. If you have a Perna, you can replace Lukasha, Leica, or Hua. Perna's probably one of the better units for this rift. Uh, Frontline tank, little extra healing, and 2 lives, and tremendous amounts of damage. I wish I had a Perna, then I can show you in a better video. And he's probably one of the better units for this rift. If you have one, then it's easy peasy, lemony squeezy. If any of these teams I'll show you after this help you out, just give a comment below. Tell you, oh, thank you, I finally got that S. If you have any comment suggestions, you can leave those below also. Um, that's about it. Just remember to max out your glory towers once you can. Those also make a big difference, especially the HP, defense, fire, attack, and crit rate, or crit damage, especially for this rift. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. Once again, I'm LPO Tree, and I'll see you next time.